Hello students, welcome to our class and start our learning with Let's Learn. Our today's topic is moving on chapter 1 Laws of Motion, and our today's topic is Newton's second law of motion. So before this, let's try this activity. Ask your friend to drop one plastic ball and one rubber ball from a specific height, and you catch the balls. Which ball is easier to catch and why? Yes, all the answers you get from this today's topic. So students, the two objects that strikes to one another, the effects of the force is depend on the both mass and the velocity. And mass and velocity, that means the property that is related to mass and velocity, and this is termed as a momentum. So let's see what is a momentum and definition of momentum. So what is a momentum? Momentum is a term that is denoted by capital P, and momentum is the product of the mass and the velocity of an object, or P equals to mv, where m is the mass of the object and v is a velocity, and it's a vector quantity. Its SI unit is kilogram meter per second, because what is the formula of P? mv, and the unit of the SI unit of m is a mass is measured in the kilogram or gram, but in SI unit m measured in a kilogram, and v is a velocity equals to displacement upon time, and displacement is measured as meter, and upon time is measured as second. So the momentum for the SI unit of the momentum is kilogram meter per second, because m, the unit of m is, that means unit of mass is kilogram and unit of velocity is meter per second. So SI unit of momentum is kilogram meter per second. It's clear? Then CGS unit of the mass is gram, then velocity centimeter per second. So the CGS unit of momentum is gram centimeter per second. It's clear? Then next, the Newton's second law of motion. What is the statement of this law? The rate of change of momentum is proportional to the applied force, and change of the momentum occurs in the direction of force. That means if the any object having a mass m and its initial velocity is u, so its momentum is a mu. Its momentum will be mu. If u is the initial velocity of object and m is the mass, so momentum is mu, and that momentum is directly proportional to the applied force. If we push or pull, that means if we apply the external force unbalanced, we have the momentum is m into v, where v is the velocity. If we apply the external force, this is the object, and if we apply the external force here, then the momentum will also change. That means because the velocity increases, if we apply the unbalanced force here to any object, then the velocity of this object will increase, will change. Understand? And the object that accelerate. Why? Because of applying the external unbalanced force. If we apply the external unbalanced force, the object will accelerate. So that's why the velocity will change, and if velocity will change, so the momentum will also change. Momentum will also increase, because momentum velocity is directly proportional to the momentum. If momentum is changed, then velocity is changed, then momentum is also changed. Understand? So the rate of the, what is the statement second law of motion, is the rate of change of momentum. Change of momentum means, if let's consider any object having a mass m and its initial velocity, this is your object, and its initial velocity is u. The object moves in this direction. After time t, the velocity of object is v. So here the momentum is mu. Initial momentum mu, because m is the mass of object. U is the initial velocity. After time t, the final momentum of this object is mv. First initial momentum mu, final momentum mv. So change in momentum mv minus mu. Change in momentum mv minus mu. And rate of change in momentum, that means after time t, the rate of change in momentum is mv minus mu upon t if we take the time is t. Understand? So mv minus mu upon t is a rate of change of momentum. So this rate of change of momentum is proportional to the applied force. If we apply any unbalanced force, if we apply the external force F, then velocities obviously change. So the object will accelerate, and so the rate of change in momentum is proportional to this applied force, is external applied force, and the change of momentum occurs in the direction of the force. Understand? What is the direction of force? The momentum, the direction of the momentum is the direction of the force. Or we can say, right, the Newton's second law statement as the acceleration of the object as produced by a net force is directly proportional to the magnitude of the net force. Magnitude means the value of the net force is the same direction as the net force and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. That means here we know this formula F equals to ma. This formula we have to derive in this video, and here A equals to F upon m. Here using this formula A equals to F upon m. That means the acceleration is directly proportional to the F and inversely proportional to their mass. So this is a statement. We can choose any statement, either this or this statement. Next, we have to derive the Newton's second law, and that means we have to derive F equals to ma. F equals to ma. This equation we have to derive. So first write your assumption. Assumption means what? If any object having the mass m has an initial velocity u, when a force F is applied in the direction of its velocity for the time t, its velocity becomes v. That means the object mass of the object is m, initial velocity is u, after time t the final velocity is v. Understand? The final velocity is v, and the applied force in the direction of the moment, the applied force is denoted by F. Then the initial momentum, I already taught you the initial momentum mu, because momentum is a product of the mass and velocity. Initial velocity is u, so initial momentum is mu, and the final momentum after time t is mv. So change of momentum mv minus mu. Rate of change of momentum is mv minus mu upon t. Here m and m is common, so m common, in bracket v minus u upon t, and we know the v minus u upon t, that means change in velocity upon time. We have this formula, change in velocity upon time. Change in velocity v minus u upon t is a acceleration. So we have this formula, m into a, m into v minus u upon t, that is a. So we have the ma. That means the rate of change of momentum equals to ma. And according to the Newton's second law of motion, the rate of change of momentum is proportional to the applied force. The rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the applied force that we applied external. So here rate of change of momentum, that means ma. We have rate of change of momentum means ma. So ma is directly proportional to the f. F is the applied force. So F equals to, in the place of proportional symbol, right here equals to and any constant k equals to FMA. We can write in this way, where k is a constant of proportionality and its value is 1, only 1. So we got F equals to MA. This is our formula, F equals to MA. Got it? I hope you understood. If you have any query, please you can comment and use this code to join the Google Classroom and get the homework, notes and solutions. Thank you very much.